completely lost. Oh, that's definitely Jurassic Park. Here we go. For the T-Rex. My God, it's beautiful.
And that's what we fucking do here.
Welcome to Two Drunk Bros. That took a lot longer than I anticipated.
I did too. There was an ad.
No. Fucking Jurassic Park.
Right. Yeah, that's...
Welcome to another early episode of Two Drunk Bros. With me, Cody the Viking Osborne, and with me always is Troy, the Ruthless Rutledge. The Ruthless.
Thank you. Ooh, nicotine.
Yeah, I wish I had my nicotine. I do.
I was going to say, didn't you just put a dip in?
Yeah, but I smoked a cigar in my truck this morning.
Oh, nice.
Felt pretty good. That
does sound pretty good.
It is way too early for us. Well, for me. Troy makes me get up and drink on my day off.
Right? I'm such an asshole.
What a terrible friend. All right. Let's see the cut of your jib.
Right?
We got the chug one thanks to our sponsors over there on the Facebook, okay? The Church of Beer, yeah, they are sponsors for every chug, so yeah, shout out Church of Beer.
Not sauerkraut.
Well, I watched this show with the German Flula in it. You know
Flula?
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Dude, he's so fucking funny. Woo! I think that beer was ready to open. It just exploded. Like can and all. Holy shit. My look, Troy. My beer literally exploded.
Fuck yeah, it did. I was ready.
Dude, it drenched me. Oh, that sucks. Well, I guess I'll do the best I can.
Now I got to remember to make sure to put this T-Rex head back in my daughter's room.
Dude, I am drenched. That was no bueno. I don't know why that exploded like that. That was uncool, man.
Uncool, he says. Oh, fuck.
God damn. No.
I sent you something.
Hold on. I gotta fucking wipe my face off. I'm not kidding. That can opened up like a fucking biscuit can. I'm serious. I just tapped it with the tomahawk. And it blew up.
You tapped too hard.
Alright, what'd you send me? Oh, you sent me something.
Just to get your day going.
Oh, that's a good wake-up call.
That's a shot.
I'm gonna fap to that later.
Right.
Ah, damn. If you want to see what was in that photo, go to our Patreon.
Send Cody a picture of my mangina. Make sure he's up and alert.
It was magnificent.
Oh, and if you want to see a blast from the past, my friend.
It's not just fires in Colorado. There's fires in his crotch. Oh, there it is. Was that last episode?
No, one before that. We talked about the
2
party foul
episodes
battle.
ago. That was the one that had a bunch of fucking views. So if you watch this one, you'll know this is the party foul battle we were talking about.
Made completely out of fiberglass.
Motherfucker looks like Swiss cheese, and that thing will wrap around your body. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, man. They're brutal.
I can't believe you fucking found that right after the episode, too.
Yeah. Well,
You
now that I
called
got
me and
all
you
of that.
said, guess what I found?
Well, like I said, man, I finally got all her shit out of the shop.
Mm-hmm.
So I was setting up my fucking gym in there, Rocky IV style.
Yeah.
And, when you're
Fuck
cleaning,
you, Ivan Drago.
right? Ivan Drago going down. You're going down for what you did to Apollo Creed.
That's right. Nobody kills Apollo.
Unless you're a predator. And, but that's a different movie.
That's a different
That's a
movie.
different movie.
You know what? Stallone couldn't die by Predator. He couldn't even die by the police chasing him through the woods. That was his version of Predator.
Right. I'll bring you a war you never forget. They drew first blood. Oh, so good.
Rambo. Stallone was the king of the fucking those cheesy fucking flicks.
I'm telling you guys, you want to play a drinking game that's guaranteed to get you fucked up? Watch any Schwarzenegger film from that era and take a shot every time he does the cheesy line.
Yeah. That's Stallone too.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, Stallone was good, but Arnold was the king of them.
When I went to a Comic-Con in Colorado, they did the fucking god damn it, I'm blanking on it now. Where the characters sit and make fun of the movie.
Yeah, Mystery Science Theater
Mystery
style.
Science Theater. But they had like Denver comics. They had like 2 Denver comics that would narrate behind the movie. And they watched Judge Dredd, the original, the best one. Still, classic movie, dude. I love that shit. But those guys kind of ruined it for me because I was nostalgic about that movie.
Right.
I love that movie, dude. I've watched that movie a billion times. And then when these guys started picking it apart and started pointing shit out, it was like the glass was shattering. I was like, oh no. Because the shit that they say in that movie is so fucking bad. Like there's a line where he's talking to Rico, his brother, and he's like, I should have killed you myself, personally. Yeah, that's kind of what you said before.
Right? I mean,
dude, when they started making fun of that line, I was like, fuck, he does sound like an idiot.
He does sound like... You got some brain damage there, Stallone.
It was the writers. It wasn't Stallone.
Right.
Guess they were just trying to fill a gap or something. I don't know. Oh, man, I totally shattered me, though. I was like, God damn it. Still a classic movie. Classic Rob Schneider. You know, Rob Schneider.
Oh, yeah.
If you think back, Rob Schneider was in quite a few Stallone movies.
Yeah.
He was in that. He was Judge Dredd, Demolition Man.
I loved him in Demolition Man.
He was the guy who was
he doesn't know how to use the 3 shells.
He
doesn't know how to use the 3 shells.
Oh. I loved him in Dredd. Mr. I am the law. I believe in the Lord. Yeah, I'm free, and you're not. I forgot to tell you, our friends are cannibals.
I love when he's sitting next to him on the plane. He's like,
yeah.
I recognize that strong jawline anywhere.
Oh,
dude. So I got to tell you, there's no need for a paternity test with my son.
Yeah, I know. I've seen pictures of him.
Right. Well, he likes to shut doors, like that's his favorite thing to do in the whole wide world now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was chilling in his room with him. I was sitting in the recliner because there's a recliner in there for when Michelle would nurse him and rock him back to sleep.
Yeah.
I was just sitting on the recliner fucking around with him and stuff. And he's standing there. And I took a puzzle piece away from him, just messing with him, yanked it from him. And he kind of looked at me. I was like, what do you want to do about it? This little shit closes the bedroom door and does this. Barely a year old. He's like, all right, bitch.
You've challenged.
You're going nowhere.
You're challenging me?
One way or another, you're going to give me that puzzle piece back. We do this one of two ways.
I knew this day would come, old man.
Right? I'm like, fuck, man. I thought I was going to have to wait a few years before you tried the crown, but we can get it. Like, yeah. I'll punch a 1-year-old kid.
I'd much rather it happen now when I'm young. Yeah. I know I could take him.
Right? Yeah, because when he's like near 20, I'm going to be over 50.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to be honest. I'm not going to play fair. If he's my kid, like I know he is, there's going to be a day where he tries for the title. Because I did it.
I never did.
Yeah, because see, I didn't have older brothers to watch get their ass beat.
Yeah.
I had to be the guy who got his ass beat.
It was nice being the youngest.
Right? Like,
because I'm like, oh, he fucking failed. No, and he can kick my ass.
You're like watching the tutorial. You're watching the fucking tutorial. Like, oh, okay, so don't do that move.
For a fact that my oldest brother could beat the shit out of me. And if he can't do it, I'm not going to test that shit. Right. Come on, dude. I watch him get beat up. I'm not going to get beat up. Fuck that.
I'm going to be like 55 years old, fucking decrepit in my fucking recliner. And he's going to go, you know what, Dad? I think I can take you. I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. Then I'm going to shoot him with a beanbag round.
Dude, I think you just got to raise him with that enough fear to keep him on edge around you. Like, not like beat him like our dads did to us, but just let him know that Dad has way more power than you'll ever have. Because I got that from multiple dads growing up.
True.
Like from my dad, Biggie's dad, Pop, I would never step to Pop. And I know why Biggie never stepped to Pop, because Pop punched me once in the chest joking, and I thought he almost killed me. And he's a very little man with
he's a little dude, but man, he's a fucking tank.
Dude, that dude hit harder than almost anybody I've ever been hit by.
I've seen him move some of those fucking headstones.
Yeah. And he was just fucking around. He was just joking with me. He didn't think he was going to hurt me. And I was like, oh my God, I think I'm going to die. He's like, come on, man. I was just playing. I was like, nope, nope. Like, I couldn't imagine if that dude was angry. It's just some people that you're like, nah, steer clear of that guy.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I just don't want to catch those hands.
Right.
With my face. Because it will turn my face into a mitt. Yeah, I figured you give your kid a couple good chest punches, set him on his ass when he's a teenager, let him know. Like, I ain't here to play with you. Like, if I have to, I'll hit you in the face with that. Like, your chest punches are pretty devastating. You just got to tone it back a bit.
Right.
Yeah, come on. This isn't a party foul.
Right. Like, oh, sorry. Yeah, we're going to have to make a new one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I broke a sternum on that one.
Yeah, hey, now you like your old man. Mine pops too. Check this out.
I think that's the best way to do it. Do it without anger, playing around.
Yeah.
And then it gets in their head that, oh, fuck, he wasn't even mad. Because all kids think when you're mad, that's when you really are aggressive. Right. So if you're just like, hey, man, like, oh, you want to fuck around? You know, he's a teenager. You're like, oh, come on, let's fuck around. And then you hit him good, like really good. And we're older now, so we know good points to hit where it really hurts, like the sternum, the solar plex. Like, you hit them somewhere real good, and they're like, oh, my God. You're like, oh, my bad. Yeah, must just be my old training coming back.
Right.
You never lose it. Just like, just stomp that into their brain. Like, you never lose the instincts.
I tell you what, man, eyes. Like, the look Emily has, because she's been in the gym with me a few times when I'm working the heavy bag. Mm-hmm. She's like, I'm like, so you want to hit it a few times?
Yeah, but you ain't got to worry about Emily.
I think Emily's the one I got to worry about.
Nah. What's she going to do? Step to you? What are you going to do? Sick Michelle on her?
Hey.
Get her. She's trying to fight me.
Something tells me my daughter will, like, pull a weapon. And if that happens, I'm well within my bounds of the law to defend myself.
I'm not gonna lie. I think she will. I think she will full on grab a knife.
Yeah. Like,
Be like,
I have no
yeah.
doubt in my fucking mind.
Like, what do you think I'm gonna do? I saw you punching that heavy bag. I'm gonna pull a knife on you, dude.
Right? Yeah.
Like, oh, that's just because you never seen my weapons training. Don't worry, dude. I will tell your kids tales before they get old enough that they will
Right.
second think about all of that. They'll go, I want to pull a weapon, but remember that story Uncle Cody told us about that guy who pulled that knife? Oh, I don't know. Like, yeah,
And
I double think it.
I remember once a guy grabbed it was a, I'm not sure what it was. It was like a pipe or something, you know, it was like a small rod about yay big.
Mm-hmm.
And he grabbed it to threaten my dad, my stepdad. My dad wasn't upset or mad or nothing, just real cool, calm, and collective, and told him, he's like, just know that whatever you come at me with, I will shove up your ass. And I think it was the calmness in which he said it.
That's what gets him. It's the calmness.
I think that's what did it, because the guy really had second thoughts and like just put the shit down and went about his day. He was like,
is it worth it? Do I got to go to the hospital today?
right? My dumb ass would have spit on the tip before I swung.
Let's see you block this. Aww. That's because we're stupid.
Yeah.
I don't use weapons. That's not a thing I use.
I don't use them. I'll take them from someone, but I don't use them.
I've had them used on me multiple times by one individual, but let's just say pick a best friend who does not prefer weapons.
Oh man.
But it
Johnny's the white trash Jackie Chan.
Dude, see, you went through weapons training. I went through weapons reality training. I had to learn on the fly. Okay, it was the fucking school of hard knocks when it come to weapons defense.
Right. Motherfuckers like Vin Diesel and Reddick, you know, he's like, yeah, kill you with my Febreze can. What?
Who kills a motherfucker with a Febreze can? Dude, he's attacked me with skiing sticks. Like the fucking ski. He's attacked me with those. He's attacked me with knives. He's attacked me with a lot of shit. Like full blown attack me. Like wanted to kill me, attack me. And I had to defend myself. I gotta tell you, that's scary shit. But you know,
well,
when you're facing down the eye of the storm, you just gotta go with it.
Right. I did use a weapon once, but I slapped the fuck out of a guy constantly with one of those CB car antennas.
Ooh. What, you fucking Ron Burgundy? Go
yeah,
back
well,
to your
because
home on Whore Island.
Right? Well, he kept coming at me, and I was like, back! And I'd light his face at me, oh, what the fuck? And every time he got close to me, no!
We call that the Raphael. Whatcha? That's cheating! Whatcha?
Stop it! Stop it!
Close to you. Whatcha? That's from Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur shout out. Anybody who plays that, you know Raphael's a cheap bitch.
I loved Raphael because it would drive people up a fucking wall. Just tink, 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 and then parry. Tink, 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 and parry.
Yeah, because he's bullshit.
Stop it!
He's the most bullshit character in that game. You could get perfects. Fucking Sterling, that was his guy. That was his go-to. Until we made the rule you cannot be Raphael because he's a cheap son of a bitch.
Johnny almost made a rule I couldn't be Maxie anymore.
Well, when Johnny gets beat, he starts making ridiculous rules.
Yeah. Or just breaking the fucking game.
Yeah. Dude, he called me. Him and Sterling both called me a while back. And there was a time that Sterling and me beat the shit out of Johnny on Soul Calibur on Xbox. Johnny took the CD out of the Xbox and snapped it in his hands. He was so mad.
Yep. I was there for that.
And him and Sterling called me one night when they were drunk. And Johnny's like, I never did that. Tell Sterling. And I'm like, you totally did that. How do you not know that you did? That's totally you. Like, everything about that story screams you. Like, yeah, you did that, dude. You were so mad. You
100%
you shattered your Soul Calibur disc. And me and Sterling just sat on the couch laughing because you were so fucking mad. He's like, oh, I never did that. And Sterling's in the background going, I fucking told you. I fucking told you. It's like, dude, think about it. That's totally you. That's like
I
if
need to get
somebody's
that
like,
game for the PS4.
that's like if somebody's like, you remember that guy who you were going to fight and then he put his hands up and then you punched him in the face? You remember that? And I'm going, no, I never did. Yeah, no, that was me. Full on. Yeah, I'm going to take advantage. When you put your hands up, I'm punching you in the face.
I tell you what's crazy is I've actually, like, there's this kid I know, we call him Chipmunk, and it's because, you know, if you look at him, you think a little bitty chipmunk.
I know Chipmunk.
Yeah, you met Chipmunk.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, he's like,
He's
I met
he's
this.
like the Butters of your crew.
He is.
He is. That's
Like
the
hard
vibe I
fucking
got. He was the Butters.
Definitely. But he was telling me, he's like, yeah, I was in college with this guy because he went to like a mechanic school up north a little bit, and then got a job at Walmart doing oil changes after spending like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. But he doesn't do that anymore. He's like a tree trimmer or some shit. But he's like, hey, I met this guy who knows you. I'm like, yeah, what's his name? And he told me, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't sound fucking familiar. And he's like, well, he told me, he's like, and he told me about this story, and he told me a story, and I was like, I don't think that was me. And he's like, and then you pulled your dick out. I was like, that might have been me. that definitely was probably me. Now that you mention that, does sound like me.
You're creeping into my territory now.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. But like, he told all these fucking stories that were mine, and I was like, I have no idea who the fuck this guy is.
Dude, what's the most awkward moment you've ever been in? And I'm not talking like you pulled your dick out and made it awkward. I'm talking like your shit was already out and then something else happened and it made that situation completely awkward. Like, I'll give you mine.
That's a tough one.
The most awkward time I've ever had my balls out and my dick out was during a beer pong game. And this is the night that me and Ken ran through that house party.
Okay.
Because I had my dick and balls on the table as defense.
Yeah.
It must have been down to 1 or 2 cups because I was slapping my balls on the table trying to get the dude to miss. And then I look over, and I'm like in my underwear. And then I look over and see Ken in a fist fight with the house party. And then I ran over there in my underwear, and me and Ken just proceeded to just fucking punch everybody. That turned real awkward real fast. And I got to tell you, when it was over, I was trying to locate my pants and everybody's freaking out on us. And I'm like, I'm just trying to get dressed. I'm just trying to find my pants. Like, I don't know. Just let me get my pants on and I'll leave. Like, I'm sorry.
Let's see. Well, I got one that I know was just extremely fucking awkward and haunted me for a long fucking time. I got home from school. I was 13 years old. And I was beating my meat like fucking crazy because nobody was home.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to fucking town on myself.
Yeah.
You know, I'm watching, I recorded a movie on VHS off of Skinamax the night before while everybody was asleep.
Nice.
I was watching it in my room on that little TV VCR combo, and I'm just going to fucking town. And I guess my mother told the woman who was renting our trailer that she could come in and grab the vacuum. And the laundry room was in my bedroom. Like, here's my bedroom, closet door, and my closet was half the laundry room and then the laundry room. And this woman walks right in and makes dead eye contact with me.
You're just
Well, I'm just
oh no.
And then she turned around and left.
Oh.
And I waited a few minutes and then I finished.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Right.
Just throwing off your fucking jive.
Right. And then another awkward one, which I didn't know this is a thing, but it has been known to happen, I guess, medically. is I had my ankle surgery when I was in ninth grade. And I come out of surgery and everything, and they're pulling the catheter out of
Ugh.
my dick. And when she pulled,
You jizzed.
all over this nurse's gloved hands.
Yeah.
And that was extremely fucking awkward.
Well, you're
Just
ninth
looked
grade,
at me.
man.
She's like, don't worry, that happens sometimes. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. And I guess I didn't do too bad. I guess she was kind of impressed
Yeah.
because she tried to set me up with her daughter,
There
who was
you
two rooms
go.
down after having her wrist operated on because she was a gymnast and broke both her wrists.
Yeah.
And that was awkward.
That would be awkward. Like
That was awkward.
Your mom's
Like,
basically.
hey, do you remember me? I'm the nurse whose hands you jizzed on. By the way, here's a picture of my daughter. She's two rooms down.
Oh my god. She's got broken wrists, so no hand stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe she can pull the catheter out with her teeth and get you going like a lawnmower. Oh God.
That's it. I'm done. Like a black powder rifle. Once I go, it's 20 minutes. Your mom should have told you that. She knows.
Right, you pack it, you pull the rod, I'm good to go.
Oh
But yeah, those would probably be the two most awkward incidents with my male genitalia.
I remember there was one time that my mom caught me jerking my gherkin. She didn't catch me, but it was she knew what I was doing.
Uh-huh.
And that, I think, like, my mom was the only female in our house, and she would never go into my brother's rooms without knocking, but I was young enough that she didn't think anything. And I was in the closet using my imagination because that's all we had back then. Because dial-up was not an option in my house. So I was probably thinking about Britney Spears on the radio. I don't know.
Right.
And I was jerking my gherkin in the closet, and she opens the closet. Well, I heard her come in the room, so I was like, oh shit, like trying to like hide my shit. And she opens the closet, and I'm like standing in there naked. She's like, oh my God, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm getting dressed, Mom. And she was like, the way that she knew. I mean, why would I be naked in my closet? That's so weird.
Right.
She knew, but that's all I could come up with is I'm getting dressed. And she was like, yeah, my bad. Yeah, you were getting dressed, my bad. And just like walked out all awkward. I was just like, Jesus. Dude, she never came in my room without knocking after that, though. I was like, oh my God. I was so embarrassed, dude. It's hard to look your mom in the eye when she walks in on you. And you're like, I don't know, 11 or 12. You just,
Dude. Okay, so I've always been kind of a sexual deviant. I've always
oh God, I just opened my phone and all I saw was you.
That's your fucking screensaver. But when I was like 13 years old, I walked up to my neighbor's house and nobody was home. Like, I just walked in to see if anybody was home. And nobody was home. And they had a really nice TV. And so I sit down and I turn on their TV. I'm 13 years old in a house that nobody else is in.
Your
And-
neighbors. You broke in. This is a B&E story, people.
Right? Door was unlocked. It's not breaking and entering. It's walking in.
That's true.
And I ordered porn on their pay-per-view.
Oh, no.
And I totally rubbed one out in their house. And that was it. Never heard anything about it. I was 13. Fast forward to last year. I'm at a funeral. And they're there. And I'm talking to their son. And he goes, hey, by the way, my parents know it was you who ordered that pay-per-view. And I was like, what?
Oh, shit.
Over 20 years fucking later.
Yeah, that makes it awkward.
I was like, yeah.
Should have went and shook his dad's hand. Like, eh? Ass Blasters 3, am I right?
Right? I tell you what, next time I see him, I hope I have cash because I'm going to be like, hey, here's $20 for that pay-per-view.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. I
How did-
totally forgot all fucking about
How
that.
did
Like,
they
that
know
wasn't
that
even
was
a memory
you?
of mine.
How did they know?
I guess they got a pay-per-view bill.
Well, I know, but how did they know it was you?
I don't know.
They're just like, who would order Ginger's Gone Wild?
Right? Who would randomly walk in our house? Oh, yeah, that little white trash kid down the hill.
And now you know why my dad didn't let anybody just walk into our house.
Yeah, why won't you? Because I use the pay-per-view. Rubbing nuts out on my couch.
I don't want your butt stains all over my nice furniture.
Right? Tell you what, man, that leather couch felt nice.
It's sticky. Well, it was after you were done.
Right? Walking out. Oh, did somebody spill a soda?
Kind of soda's white.
Right? That's one of my favorite things to say in a movie theater when someone's like, the floor is sticky. I came.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I do a walkthrough before the movie starts and bust nuts in every aisle.
So, like I said, there's this guy I work with, and I like to just say random fucked up shit to him.
Yeah.
And I walked up to him, and he's like, hey, what's up? I was like, hey, you know that little jump scare you get in your chest? When you're like, oh my God, are they waking up? And he just looks at me, and then I go, then you remember you're at the morgue, and that's not going to fucking happen.
Oh, Jesus.
And he just like, the fuck's wrong with you? I was like, I was just wondering. Then I walk off. I'll just walk up and say something like that. And then I leave.
You're an oddity, bro. You're a special person.
Dude, we had a meeting like right at 11 o'clock today. Plant-wide meeting in the fucking lunchroom area. And I'm one of the last people to walk in. And I'm walking over to the table with the group that I work with, because everybody sits together, and their crews and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, everybody ready for this meeting? Because I just shotgunned a beer before this shit. So someone might have to take notes. I just fucking sat down. And the guy's talking, supervisor's talking, giving his bullshit, like, oh, watch your break, cell phones in cell phone areas. Shit that it'll be right back to where it's at now in like 2 weeks, at least.
Yeah.
And as soon as he got done, I was like, and I was saving my heart on for this because I was expecting some anticipation and I was just going to bust a nut with excitement. And this bullshit right here, they're like, you got a heart on? I'm like, fuck yeah, man. 24/7.
I'm always ready. I'm always on the edge.
I'm always ready. The moment one of you guys falls down,
I'm waiting for somebody to break an ankle. That's like a wounded coyote.
Let me help you up.
I'm like a coyote waiting for one to get wounded.
Right? I'm like that random dog you see in videos that just humps the women when they fall over doing yoga poses.
Dude, we need to have another. We need to have another episode of Aliens.
Right? We do.
We do.
One where you're not like
completely shit-faced.
Obliterated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do actually.
That's my favorite episode still.
It's a lot of people's favorite episode still.
That's a fun episode. No, a lot of people's favorite episode is the 13th Warrior, apparently.
Yeah, dude, that one's off the charts.
That one has like over 1,000 views, I think.
Yeah.
Let me look. I haven't even looked at that in a hot minute. And I think the only reason it has so many views is because I guess so many people look that movie up. I don't know.
Right?
It's kind of bananas. That's our most viewed video.
Oh, yeah. No fucking doubt.
Which bums me out because that means you guys need to fucking up these video counts. Oh, it has 691 views. That's a lot. I do want to give a shout out, though, to the Church of Beer guys Because of you guys, our last video that we posted had 107 views.
Yeah, appreciate that.
That's 50 more than normal. So that's fucking dope, man.
Right?
That's dope as shit.
So I want to give a quick shout out in memory
Oh,
to
yes.
Betty fucking White.
Betty fucking White. To Betty White. She lived so long.
She did. And there is not a day in her life where I would not have totally gone down on that woman.
You know she would have talked so dirty to you.
Oh my God. She would have made me feel cheap.
Oh, and that would have even been more of a turn on.
That would have been even better.
Like, what do you eat? Government cheese? Like I am right now.
Right? Oh my God. Dude, she had some of the funniest fucking one-liners. And not when she was in shows, just when she was talking.
Yeah.
Like, did you see that thing where she was doing an interview with Steve Harvey and he was like, if you had to rename the show, The Real Housewives, what would you call it? And she goes, The Neighborhood Sluts.
Dude, she was a fucking whirly, like, even on late night shows, she would say shit that was just, people couldn't believe. She just had the dirtiest mind, dude. She reminded me a lot of my grandma.
Yes.
My grandma's just like Betty White, man. She just has a dirty fucking mind like that, where she's quick-witted. And I love that. To me, that's the funniest people on the planet. Quick-witted.
Oh, yeah. I would love to have partied with her.
Dude, there was this dude at work the other day. Yesterday, actually, not the other day. I've never really talked to him before. He's a bulk truck driver. But I realized in the few minutes that I was talking to him, he's a quick-witted guy. And he was making me laugh, like, immediately. And I was like, oh, man, I want to be friends with this guy. But he was like one of those, like, he's like super quick-witted.
Yeah.
And he's a very friendly guy, but I get the feeling he's like, I'm not trying to make friends.
Yeah.
like I'll make you laugh for a second, but I'm not trying to be your friend. And I'm like, damn it. Like, it's so hard to make friends as an adult, damn it. Because he was fast. He was quick on it, dude. He was cracking me up. I was like, God damn it. You're such a funny guy. I like you.
So, you ready for the dad joke of the day?
Of course. Let's get to it.
What is the most common crime that blacksmiths are arrested for?
I don't know.
Forgery.
That's pretty good.
Right? That's a good one, right?
I did not see that coming. I should have, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And once you say it, I'm like, damn it, I should have seen it.
Right. Oh, right. It was so obvious.
Ah, damn. That's pretty funny.
Right.
I got no good dad jokes.
Oh, man. I've had dad jokes since before I was a fucking dad.
Yeah. I'm not good at jokes. My jokes are way too adult. Because I learned all my jokes from welders.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
A lot of them have to do with death and children. Not a very good conversation starter.
Right. I tell you what, though. There's nothing like a good dead baby joke.
No. Good dead baby jokes they're good.
They'll get you.
Yeah. It's like diarrhea. It's all good.
I will remember a dad joke that my dad did, and it was the delivery that made it so fucking good. Because he was just reading the newspaper, because back then people read newspapers.
They did. Oddly enough.
Constantly. But he's reading the newspaper, and I walk in, and he's like, huh. That's crazy. I'm like, what? He's like, apparently they found a gay well. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah. Got a hold of a submarine and sucked out all the semen. Just dead straight face the whole time. And I'm like, what?
Well, my dad's best dad joke was when we'd go to Walmart.
Yeah.
We'd go to the milk. And all the milk says, it's all homogenized. But on the lid it says homo. And he'd go, oh shit, Aaron, this milk's got your name on it. My brother would go, well, what? He'd run over there, and my dad would be like, yeah, it says right here on the lid, homo. So good.
Dude. Back when Jimmy and Berta lived with us, me, Michelle, and Kylie went to the grocery store. And I pissed Michelle off, but Kylie laughed her ass off because we were in the seasoning thing. And I grabbed the thyme seasoning. I was like, hey, Michelle. She goes, what? And I threw it out. I go, time travel. Kylie thought that was fucking hilarious. Michelle, not so much.
That is hilarious. Michelle just needs to have better hands.
I always loved it when Kylie would come with us because she enjoyed my dad jokes. Whereas, so, like, you could tell they made Michelle's eye twitch.
See, that's Michelle's problem. She needs to... How do you not enjoy those? You have to be like a very weird person not to enjoy that. Now, if you're pulling your dick out in Walmart, I get it. That's a little weird.
I did that one time to you.
Yeah.
One time.
It was intense. I've never had anybody pull their dick out in Walmart to me. There was people. Now I understand now that Walmart people don't care. That guy's got his dick out. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Is he showing it to a kid?
Okay, shut up and bag.
Is he showing it to a kid? No, to his friend. Okay, he's fine. Yeah, that's just
he's fine.
His thing. Yeah, leave him alone. That's a Wyoming Walmart.
Right. If you've never had one of your friends chase you in the clothing department with their dick out, are you really friends?
Dude, I'm telling you, man, when I listen to Wheeler Walker Jr.'s redneck shit song, and he's like, I pull my dick out in Walmart, that's redneck shit, I was like, oh my God. Troy!
He's done that. Dude,
I have experienced, it's like an alien abduction. I have experienced this. None of you believe me, but it's real. I was
real.
there.
I'm saying it.
It was a mutual experience. He was there too. He did it.
It was his dick. Like, we were in the detergent aisle, and I turned like 20 different detergent bottles to where they were like this, instead of like this.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, Kylie. She goes, what? I go, the tide has turned.
That's a good one for an adult. That's funny right there.
Right? Kylie thought it was funny. She laughed. I was like, yeah.
That's pretty
So I can't wait till my kids get a little bit older so they get some of these,
Dude, these jokes are really going to land when you're an old man.
Oh, yeah.
Like when your kids are like in their, teens to early 20s, these jokes are going to hit hard. That's going to be your prime for dad jokes. Because they're going to be like, oh my God, Dad, you're such a fucking idiot. And you're like, but inside they're going to be like, that was actually pretty fucking good.
That was good. That's good.
Dad's pretty quick.
I'm pretty sure my kids will use my dad jokes on their kids.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I've already used the homo one on Calder.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't get it. My wife got very upset.
Right.
It's like, what? She's like, don't say that stuff. I was like, come on.
Now,
times have changed, Troy. Times have changed.
Now, what I'm about to say is not a derogatory term. It is the name of an actual company.
Yeah.
It is called Fag Ball Bearings.
Okay.
There's a place at Ball Bearings manufacturing place, FAG.
Yeah, Fag Ball.
They have a big plant. And every time we would drive by it, my dad would be like, it's amazing they built a whole building dedicated to you. And he'd always be like, that's where I'm going to do your Christmas shop. I'm going to go in there and see if they've got hats and t-shirts for you. That way people know.
Your dad is ruthless, dude.
It's a family trait.
Oh
and see, and my real dad wasn't any fucking better about weird shit. I'd be like, my senior year, I'd be doing my homework. Because that's the only time I ever really lived with my biological father was my senior year.
Yeah, when you moved out of Wyoming.
Yeah. I came back. I came back for you.
You did. You came back. A changed man. It's like you went to Nam or something. I didn't even recognize you. You weren't there, man.
I've seen shit.
You shrunk, man. You lost your shins or something.
Right.
As tall as you.
Killed 50 men. I killed 50 men, lost my shins. But like I was doing my fucking homework and I hear Rick go, Troy, come in here quick. I'm like, what? I walk into the living room. He's got his laptop. He's like, look at this. He turns around and it's a doctored photo of a naked Hillary Clinton churning butter. I'm like, what the fuck? He goes, I wanted you to see it too, so I'm not the only one. Go back and do your homework. I'm like,
download that though, because I'm gonna fap to that later. Yeah, you just got, dude. I used to watch Skinamax with my dad,
right?
Because me and him both suffered from like insomnia when I was a kid, and I used to be up late. Cinemax is always on late, so I'd be like in the basement watching Cinemax. He'd come downstairs. Can't sleep? No, me neither. We'd just watch some Cinemax together.
Right.
Weird. At first, well, the first few times it was kind of weird, but then it was just like, yeah, we're just like making fun of the people and like, you can't even see the bush, you know. It really turned into a dad-son bonding moment. Yeah, it was weird, but
I remember one time, my dad's now wife, but it was his girlfriend at the time, was complaining about how he never bought paper towels. She was like, why don't you have paper towels? And he goes right in front of her. He's like, well, until Troy learned to start coming in his sock instead of wasting paper towels. I'm just like,
he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I started a strict thing that whenever, because I will always be white trash at heart, no matter how well off I get. I will wear the same clothes days and days in a row.
Oh yeah,
because I'm just white trash like that. I'll wear the same pair of pants for 2 weeks. As long as they don't look dirty to me, they're fine.
Yeah. Well, and see, in denim, you can wear denim forever.
Yeah, oh yeah. But when me and my wife get the funk on, I always leave my shirts, because shirts are one thing I'm trying not to wear twice in a row. So I will leave my shirt next to the bed every night. So that way, if me and my lady, we get circus weird, I just grab my shirt and wipe myself up with it. That way I cannot wear it the next day.
Yes.
Because there's nothing more awkward, and almost every boy has experienced this as a teenager, when you forgot, I use that to wipe up my shit, and then the back of your shirt sticking together, and somebody's like, what's on the back of your shirt at school? And you're like, oh, fuck! Why is your shirt sticking together, bro? That's dog drool or something. I don't know.
Right? Why do you smell like Stell vitamin water?
No, mine was like hot dog water with the pineapple in it.
Salty.
Yeah, it was fucking, it's salty, like hot dog water. Fucking hot dogs.
Oh, that's good shit right there. Oh, fuck me, man.
I've been looking up on Comic-Con's website. Still no new anybody.
Right.
A little bummed out.
Which, it's fine. It's fine.
It is fun.
Because it's not like we're going to do a lot of celebrity meets anyway. But, I mean, we're going to socialize and meet some of the people.
That's true. And
hook up with extremely attractive cosplayers and play beer pong and...
Whoa, go back. Go back. You're going to hook up with extremely hot cosplayers. I'm not. I don't think
Your wife don't watch this show. Your wife don't watch this show.
I don't think Matt's going to.
Matt's wife don't watch this show.
You know what? We'll go get dinner. You do your thing in the room. Right. Me and Matt will go get dinner or something. Yeah, you go.
Won't play strip pong with the sexy hamburglar. I swear to God.
She might not be there, but if she is, you definitely got to bust her up the courage to talk to her.
I am the courage.
Oh, speaking of that, we definitely got to. We got to start looking into a beer pong table.
Yeah, a foldable, carryable one. Mm-hmm. What we really need to look into, which we haven't yet, is an actual camera with a mic.
I know.
I think I'm gonna have to like Venmo you some fucking money or something and have you pick one up.
What? But you live next to Springfield, which is just as big as any city I live next to.
Yeah, but your cities have more cool shit than my city,
I bet your city has a fucking Best Buy.
right? I'm gonna be walking around Springfield, be like, "Hey, where's your Radio Shack?"
They're like, those went out of business like 10 years ago, dude.
You got a Circuit City anywhere near here?
It's good. It's got Sony guts.
It's got Sony guts. No, this is what you want. This is what you want. It got Sony guts.
Sony guts. It's good. It's good. Yeah, trust me. Trust me.
Oh man,
Never trusted Circuit City. Are those even around anymore?
no, they're not. But I liked it more than Radio Shack, man.
I did too.
The
Radio
Circuit
Shack.
City they had in Springfield was legit. It's where I got the sound system installed in my Dodge Colt.
Radio Shack just sells. They just like tried to be too futuristic and was like, we're selling drones and remote control helicopter. It's like, dude, nobody wants that shit. Sell us fucking, sell us shit. Like sell us fucking chargers and other shit that we need.
I'm
for
here for
technology.
a tape cassette with an aux cable attached to it. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I'm here for the yellow, white, and fucking red aux cord that I need to plug in my fucking PlayStation to the back of my fucking tube TV.
I got some guys coming over. We're gonna play some GoldenEye. I need another controller.
Where the fuck you at?
Right.
Goddamn Circuit City. Are there still Radio Shacks? I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Well,
I think Radio Shack finally went out like a few years ago.
I'll tell you what. Me and my wife will go. We're gonna go into town today. I will tell her we need to hit up like a Radio Shack or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck there is
Tell
now.
her you want to hit up a Radio Shack. Let me know. Let me know what you like. How much did you drink with Troy today?
Can you find me a Circuit City somewhere? I need. While we're out, can we also hit up a Blockbuster?
Right. I gotta take these movies back.
Actually, there is. You can still rent videos here.
We still have some family video movie stores.
Yeah, I think we have family video here too. I actually signed up for their internet, their emails or whatever. I went there. I rented the Ninja Turtle video game one day for Calder. Like, it's Blockbuster, but it's not. So,
yeah.
But I had to. I'm like, dude, this is the first one I've seen since I left Wyoming.
Yeah.
Like any, and they're always next to a Marco's Pizza.
See, here they're always attached to a CC's.
Yeah.
Here there is not a family video that's not attached to a CC's.
It's a pizza thing, dude. They have to link up with the pizza because the pizza and movies and that's all. That makes a lot of sense.
There have been times where I just walk into family video and just
yeah. Smells like a Ninja Turtle night.
Right.
Man, that makes me want to go rent a movie so bad. Even though we have all the Netflixes and Hulus you can imagine, still makes me want to go rent a movie.
Well, if you got Netflix, you still need to go rent movies because Netflix has the sequel to the movie you want to watch, but not the fucking movie you want to watch.
Dude, it's so hard to find Red 2. Retired and Extremely Dangerous, the Bruce Willis movies. Dude, you can't find Red 2 anywhere.
Yeah, I got it on Divid.
Yeah, well, I wish I did because that movie's the fucking shit. Red and Red 2 are amazing movies. Probably the last good movie Bruce Willis did. Because I haven't seen him in nothing but B-rated movies ever since. I think that guy's just trying to make a paycheck. I don't know what the fuck he's spending his money on, but he's doing some really B-rated shit nowadays.
Ooh, whiskey.
Did you see that? I found on Peacock they have all the Ernest movies.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, dude, I saw a picture of John Cena compared to Ernest.
He does.
Dude,
he looks like fucking Ernest.
Dude, he's like a buff Ernest. It's so bad. You can never beat Ernest.
No, there was only one Ernest.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Know what I mean, Vern?
Dude, during Halloween, I wanted to fucking watch Ernest Halloween so fucking bad.
Oh, Ernest Scared Stupid?
Dude, that
Fuck
movie
yes,
fucking
son.
scared the hell out of me as a kid, man. That was a creepy fucking movie.
Yeah, where they fought the trolls.
Yeah, that big fucking ugly troll. You know, that was back when they actually used prosthetics. Man,
Yeah.
that was a creepy fucking troll, dude.
Dude, I tell you what, man, a lot of those movies from that era, I think, are scarier because they used prosthetics and animatronics instead of relying all on CGI for the
it looked
monster.
way. I mean, it's just obviously real.
Yeah, like you can tell it's real. And
Yeah.
then you get the early CGI, like the mid 90s, and you're like, you watch it then, and you're like, oh my God. You watch it now, and you're like,
Yeah, like
fuck?
that's the most
was that?
terrible CGI. It's like we watch Bill and Ted every New Year's, the
Yeah.
original Bill and Ted. My wife every year she goes, top of the line CGI right here. It's so bad. The movie's amazing, but the
Yeah.
CGI, you know, when they're getting sucked through the portals and shit, it's just the lightning reminds me of Highlander. I'm like, oh man, oh, dude, I didn't know there was a Highlander TV show.
Dude, you didn't know there was a Highlander TV show?
I didn't know that it went on for like 6 seasons.
Dude, I've watched every episode like 10 times.
Of course you have. Why haven't you? Yeah.
Right? Dude, that's my fucking shit right there. And in the first 2 episodes of Highlander the series has Christopher Lambert from the movies in it. Because Christopher Lambert's character in the original Highlander is actually like an ancestor of the new Highlander. Like they're from the same clan, just like 100 years apart.
Yeah.
And then one of my favorite Highlander movies of all fucking time, Highlander Endgame.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say 3.
It's better than the second one.
Yeah.
But
Endgame.
like the Christopher Lambert's Highlander and the Highlander from the TV series are both in that movie.
What?
And it is legit. It's even got Donnie Yen in it.
That's
the
like
guy who played
That's like a
Ip Man.
fans busting a nut moment.
Dude, it's so fucking good. Like I don't think it was ever actually like went to theater or anything.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think it did.
But Highlander Endgame, badass film. Really fucking good. Highly recommend it for the Highlander fans out there.
Well, I'm not a big Highlander fan, so I don't know.
Dude, they've been talking about making a new Highlander with Henry Cavill.
Which would be fucking legit. That guy's just conquering everything, man.
Dude, I tell you what, me and Michelle were watching The Witcher.
Yeah. The second
on
season?
Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
And I love it because, first of all, I got that new big ass TV that's 4K, and that show is in 4K on Netflix. And I'm just watching it. I'm like, God, I love you so fucking much. Michelle's like, what?
Superman.
And I go, no.
Superman.
I was like, calm down, not you. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to my TV.
She shines bright.
Like, this thing is so fucking beautiful. I mean, fuck, look at that picture quality.
Crystal clear. It's like I'm in the movie.
If we had a house fire and you broke your ankle or something, I would be so upset that I had to carry that TV out by myself.
That our children would be motherless.
Right?
Children first, then the TV.
Then the TV. And if there's time, the dogs. And if there's time.
Depends on how fast the fire is spreading. If it's a
Right?
grease fire, we got time.
Right? Depends on where the fire starts in the house.
Yeah.
If you're near a door when you break your ankle, I'll push you out. That's mostly because I'll be like this. Get out of the way, bitch. I'm holding a TV.
I paid a lot of money for this.
Right? Like, oh, God.
You can't replace these things.
I didn't pay for the warranty. Oh.
Don't say shit like that when I'm taking a drink.
My bad. My bad. Ugh.
Henry Cavill's on a fucking roll, man.
Fuck
That
yeah,
guy
he
is the Witcher, dude. He does such a good job.
dude, and he's like the specialist on the fucking show
Yeah.
because he's read all the books, he's played all the games, and like from what I've heard in like interviews and shit, people will be like, "Yeah, so the director's like, okay, we're gonna do this," and then Henry Cavill's like, "Well, actually, in the book, it's more like this." So,
Like, just trust me. I know. Like,
right?
dude, he's Superman. Don't fuck with
Like,
him.
like I'm not. I would not argue with Henry Cavill if he was like, "All right, this is how we're gonna do it." I'd be like, "Yes, Daddy."
Oh, dude. My wife was telling me she was watching an interview with Keanu about the new Matrix movie, which is
Yeah.
fucking great. I thought it was amazing. It's really good. Double mind fuck. It's a mind fuck on top of a mind fuck. It's amazing. She was watching an interview with him about that movie, which is brand new. So this is a very recent interview.
Right.
And they were asking him, like, is there, out of all the movies, because he's went back and remade Bill and Ted, he went back and just redid another Matrix movie. And they're like, is there any movie, your old movies are so good, like they're cult, all of them are basically cult classics. Like, is there any movie that you would love to go back and do another one? And he said Constantine.
God, yes.
Absolutely Constantine.
Yes. Please, God, yes.
Yes. Which blows my mind that it's so highly accepted because DC fans are fucking sticklers on the aesthetics of movies like that. Like, if
But
you
he
don't
did
get the
such a
character-
good job in the first one.
He did such a good job.
And
It doesn't
Real
matter that
quick.
he's not British. It doesn't matter that he's not blonde. It doesn't matter any of that shit. The
Yeah.
fact that he just and the guy who did the devil, the
dude, and I want to say something about that. The guy who did the devil, I'm so glad he did his own thing. Because
Yeah.
he comes down in that white suit with the tar dripping off his feet and shit. I mean, just fucking ominous, just fucking beautiful.
yeah.
The way they wanted it to do is him come down in like leather, like he was into BDSM.
Ugh.
He was like, yeah, they wanted me to wear these leather pants and a leather vest. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. This is what we're going to do. And I'm like, thank God.
Like, trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Right? Like, if that version would have come down, it would have been like, John Constantine, the safe word is pineapple.
Yeah. The safe word is cancer.
Right? Like, as he's coming down, instead of that ominous music would have been, it's raining men. Hallelujah.
No, it would have been Judas Priest. You got another thing coming.
Right?
Because they invented
Speaking
the
of that-
leather shit.
I got to take a piss.
Oh, you pussy. All right. We'll be right back after our sponsored break.
Yeah.
And we're back. Welcome back to Two Drunk Bros. Oh, Troy, it's getting late in the morning.
I just want to say something that Cody just told me because I think the viewers should know how close we really are.
Yeah.
He sent that mangina picture of me that I sent him to his wife. So
I did.
I hope she enjoys it.
I did. She needs to see it.
She needs to fucking see it.
She has to see it. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's
Right?
shocking, but it's amazing. That's like a cup of coffee in the morning. I'm going to look at that every day when I wake up before I hit the gym. I'm going to be like,
Right,
oh, all right, let's work out. My mangina needs to look like that.
Right? Like, this is my motivation. How the fuck does that motivate you? I don't want that motherfucker to be able to hold me down.
How does it not motivate you?
Right? Every bit of that is inspiring.
Inspiring. Dude, I'm going to send you a mangina picture.
Well, see, the thing is, Michelle was on the
Conference
phone.
call?
Yeah, with her parents, with her mom. And like I said, I got the smart TV.
Yeah.
I fucking put up the music from Silence of the Lambs, Goodbye Horses up there from the hallway. And then I come out in my robe, shit tucked. She's on the phone with her mom and that starts playing. She looks at me real concerned and I go, would you fuck me? And I had chapstick. I fucking hard. And then I just disappeared back down the hallway. And then I came back later. I was like, here, take a picture. I got to send it to Cody.
And you waited like 2 weeks to send it.
Yeah, well, I wanted to make sure to send it.
To everybody else but me?
Well, I wasn't going to send it to you until we were doing a podcast. I was like, I got to send this to him during a podcast.
This is a shock factor aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
That way I could see your face when you saw it.
Yeah. Well, my face was full of joy.
Right? Joy and bewilderment. It's like a child's first memory of Christmas.
That's exactly what it was. Ah.
So apparently my neighbor has COVID.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Tasha. And she's like, I just want to let you know I have COVID, but I didn't have any symptoms when I saw you last time. And so obviously me, being T-Roy, I replied with, I go, and I thought it was your good looks that took my breath away.
You're such a flirt.
I can't help it. It's what I fucking do.
Yeah.
Like if I don't flirt at least 30 times a day, like I'll start to have an aneurysm. It gets to the point where I'm like, there's no women around. I'm going to flirt with that dude over there.
That starts to back up. No, that's true. I've seen it. Yeah. You're just as flirtatious with men as you are with women. And I think that's why women don't mind you flirting with them, because they see that you're just that way with everybody.
Right? Like this is who I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to flirt with everybody.
I probably flirt with more men than I do women.
Yeah.
Which is odd, but for one, I'm married, so I'm trying not to flirt with a lot of women, but
right.
I don't know. I've just always felt more comfortable, jiving with a dude, because I can't get turned down by a woman. I lose my shit. I'm like, bitch, fuck you fat bitch. You fuck me fat. I'm not fat. If a dude turns me down, that's fine. I'm not trying to hook up with you. I'm just being funny. But if a chick turns me down, I'm like, fucking fat bitch. Fuck you, you stupid bitch.
See, when I flirt with guys, when I get flirty with guys, it's like really fucked up and disgusting flirting.
Well, that's how guys flirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but when I flirt with girls, it's not really sweet and charming. It's corny as fuck.
Yeah, when I flirt with dudes, I'm like licking the side of their face and shit. Like, it's not sexual. I'm not trying to get in your pants. Like, I could take it if I wanted.
Right. You know how I know we're having sex tonight? I'm stronger.
Yeah, because I'm horny.
Like, I'll say stupid shit. Like, I had a female supervisor on second shift. I told you this. And I just randomly started walking behind her, following her, And she like stops and turns around. She goes, "What are you doing?" I was told ever since I was a child I should follow my dreams.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, my favorite one though, still to this day, is to like walk really fucked up, like, fuck. Like just lean next to something, like, Jesus Christ, that hurts. But like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I think I fucked up my knee when I fell for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. T-Roy got mad skills.
I might start pulling this shit on the owners of my company.
It gets
write down a bunch of these and then give them to me.
Oh, speaking of companies, I started getting my tech pay for that bullshit that they were making me do. That wasn't my job.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They're going to give me like at least 8 hours a week of tech pay, since I do a couple hours here and a couple hours there throughout the week.
Yeah. Oh, fucking A. Who mustered that for you?
Well, my supervisor brought it up again. Ever since I've been talking shit to him, he's been a lot more agreeable.
Oh, he found out you're not one of the sheeples.
Yeah.
You're not going to lay down for that shit.
But he brought it up when the first shift bosses were coming in. But he brought it up when the main boss was in, not the divisional manager who fucking hates my guts.
Yeah.
Not that Rippy cunt. And he actually asked me, he was like, "Why does Rippy hate you so much?" I go, because his wife pussy tastes like my dick. That's why. He just looks at me shocked like. But he brought brought that up
The
when like the
breath
main
smells like
boss
Troy
was in there.
babies.
Right. He brought that up while the main boss was in there. And he was like, and Rippy had some things to say. I'm like, oh, I'm sure that fucker had a lot of shit to say. He was like, but the main guy, he was like, well, if we're having him do that work, then he should be getting paid for it. I mean, if the
Yeah.
union started getting onto us, we could be looking at some issues. I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few
That
times
sucks
I'm
for
glad
you,
to be
though.
union.
That
Huh?
sucks for you, though, because now you have to do that shit.
I was doing it already most of the time. I mean,
Yeah.
there would be sometimes he'd come up and be like, ask me to do something. I'd be like, do you know what horse shit is?
Yeah.
That question that you just asked me, that's horse shit.
And it smells like it. I don't know if that's your breath or that's the actual horse shit.
Yeah. Like, it's,
Oh, dude, me and my wife watched Horrible Bosses last night.
oh, so good.
Horrible Bosses 2. And at the
Yeah.
end, they have like the gag reel. And Jason Sudeikis got Jason Bateman with one of the sickest burns I've ever heard. Because there was a scene where they're hiding in the bushes. And Bateman was like, oh man, I smell dog shit. And it was like, you know, of course they broke their lines. And Sudeikis was like, really? And he's like, yeah, really, dude, I smell dog shit. And Sudeikis goes, could be your acting. Oh, shit. That's a sick burn.
That's so fucking good.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. Oh.
Oh,
I
good
want,
shit.
I want this portion of the podcast to go to the subject of battle dick.
Ah.
We've all experienced this.
Everyone's had this issue.
Battle dick.
Yeah, we actually have a 5K coming up
Yeah, we
to
do.
bring awareness.
Bring awareness to battle dick.
Awareness to battle.
Dude, we could do a battle dick commercial.
Yes.
You know what battle dick is?
What? Tell me what
Okay.
battle dick is.
Okay, so there's like, as a man, you know, there's all types of dick. There's you have seasons of dick. Your own dick has its own seasons. When it's hot out, your balls and dick are floppy and nasty. When it's cold, they're shrunk up and whatever. Battle dick is like the fight or flight mode, where your dick knows it's just of no use at the moment, so it retreats. It's called battle dick. Your balls do the same thing. Like, it's like when you're in battle, your dick knows I'm not going to be in use right now. There's nothing for me here. I'm going to kind of, you know, telescope back into my own body a little bit, you know, to protect myself, turtle heads a little bit. That's called battle dick. Sometimes battle dick can happen at the weirdest and most inopportune moments.
Dude, when I was like a senior in fucking high school, I was at a party and it was mostly college people there. And this guy comes down from this room and he goes, boys, I'm going to tell you a story about whiskey dick and why it's a terrible fucking thing. And you can tell by the look on his face, he had just suffered from whiskey dick.
Well, whiskey dick is different from battle dick.
Yeah. Like, he went on this long, like, hour-long tangent about whiskey dick. And it was like one of the greatest moments of my fucking life.
You were taking notes and shit? Like, yeah.
Like,
How many
tell me
shots
more.
did you do? How many? Okay,
Right?
7. Okay.
And tell me more.
Yeah. What were you drinking? Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
Jack.
yeah.
Oh, Jack.
What whiskey was it?
Yeah. Jack, that's going to be a bad whiskey dick.
Yeah, that's going to be a terrible whiskey.
I've had whiskey dick, but not to the I can't get hard. It was to the I can't bust a nut.
Yes. See, that's
Yeah.
my thing. When I get whiskey dick, that's what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still like ready to go.
Yeah, when I'm on whiskey, I'm frisky, but I just can't
Yeah.
bust that nut.
Yeah, I just can't go.
And
Yeah.
eventually it just gets sore and tiresome. And it's like, yeah, this isn't going to happen. Not
Yeah.
for me. I'm sure it didn't happen for you either, but it's definitely not happening for me.
Yeah, that's why on first dates, I like to take a few shots of whiskey so I got that stamina.
There you go. That's assuming you're going to get laid. Only because
I
you're
always
stronger.
assume I'm going to get laid. I always assume I'm team motherfucking Roy.
That's
I
only-
always assume I'm going
That's
to get
only
laid.
because you choose the weaker ones.
Hey, man, I'm a lion, man. I'm getting that sick gazelle in the back.
Like, which
I'm
one's
getting that
this?
bitch with a gimp.
Is that why you fuck fat girls? You're like,
Oh,
which
yeah,
one's
it is.
slow? Oh, the fat one.
Yeah.
I'm taking dots over there.
Dude, I forgot who I was at Walmart with, but there was like this really hot chick who was going by, and she was on crutches. I was like, that's fucking sexy right there. A hot chick that you know isn't going to be able to get away, man. That's fucking beautiful. I love that shit.
You say dibs.
Right? I'm all watching her through the clothing like the lion stalks the gazelle through the tall Serengeti grass. I'm like,
You're like in the clearance aisle.
right? Like,
You already have your dick out.
I'm ready to pounce.
Oh, shit. All right. This podcast has gone on long enough, Brodana Bread. Let's end it. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you guys made it all the way through, I don't know how many people
Congratulations.
actually do, but congratulations. You've made it through a Two Drunk Bros podcast. So, cheers,
He'll probably load this
motherfuckers.
one up in 2 weeks from now.
Oh, fuck off, you fucking pansy. I work for a living. I actually got to put a little beer in here because I didn't have any. Yeah,
Right.
So cheers. You know,
Cheers.
after
Clink.
after Comic-Con, we're going to have our fucking... Our
Right?
tattoos.
And
We'll be able to do this.
Eh.
Yeah, we'll be able to do that. And you
Right.
you guys will see. It'll be great.
Oh, special guest spot.
Oh, yeah. The T-Rex. All right. Stay drunk, my friends.
Yes, sir.
And have a great day. Hey, also, you know, if you are a part of the channel, watch a little bit of Get on Some Church of Beer.
Right?
Good dudes.
And we might have some merchandise coming soon. So,
Probably not for sale because we don't know how to do that. So, who knows? You might get it for free.
Venmo me.
All right. Peace out, bitches.